Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today via tape delay from James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon, the Belle Vernon Leopards take on the Laurel Highlands Mustangs in high school boys soccer. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain. We welcome you aboard for tonight's boys soccer game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiff-Bauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain. We'll be back with the lineups for both teams after these messages.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Back here at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon, a huge early season conference matchup between two conference rivals, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, 4-1 overall, 2-0 in conference play. Their head coach Jerry Rogers in his fourth year at the helm. Belle Vernon 5-1 overall, 2-1 in conference play. They suffered a conference setback against Ringgold last week. Rob Mealy, their head coach, Rob's second season as the top dog at Belle Vernon. These two teams split the season series last year with each team winning at home. Belle Vernon has won 11 of the last 15 meetings, though, with the Mustangs in this series. It's been an emotional roller coaster the last couple of weeks for Belle Vernon. Their starter, Jake Sapeski, suffered a fractured skull in a match against Ringgold last week. He had reconstructive skull surgery. Our thoughts certainly go out to Jake and his family. Talked to a couple of folks up here in the press box, and they tell me Jake is back at home resting comfortably, so that's good news. The Leps also added a transfer last week as well. JoJo Schwerha, who transferred in from Greensburg Central Catholic. We'll tell you more about Schwerha throughout the course of the night as well. He did pick up a pair of assists in the Leopards in his first game as a Leopard on Tuesday against Trinity. He's a Beetling Academy player. His aspirations of playing soccer professionally, in fact, spent some time in August at DC United from the MLS's prospect camp. So Schwerha, certainly a welcome addition. If that's not enough, of course, their senior Markello Apodiakis set a new Belle Vernon school record with 75 career goals in the Leps win over Trinity on Tuesday as well. You throw Nico Apodiakis into the radar along with Aaron Brown. The Leps have plenty of weapons from all over the field. Of course, for Laurel Highlands, it's been the Colbys up front. Colby Livingston with 5 goals on the season. Colby Davis with 9 goals on the season. The Mustangs coming off a 4-0 win last time out on the road against Southmoreland on Tuesday. I'm now going to turn it over to our public address announcer, Randy Mosello, for tonight's starting lineups here at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon.
Before tonight's game, we would like to take a moment to by senior Markello Apodiakis. On Tuesday evening, he scored 2 goals against Trinity to capture the program record for most career goals with 70, passing Mike Posey, who held the record since 1989 with 69 career goals. Congratulations, Markello.
There's Markello Apodiakis getting honored. As we said, Markello setting a new all-time goal mark here at Belle Vernon, passing Mike Posey on Tuesday with a brace against the Trinity Hillers.
And now to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's contest for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Senior, number 5, Zach Manfield. Senior, number 6, Jacob Campbell. Sophomore, number 7, Colby Livingston. Freshman, number 8, Matt Phillips. Senior, number 11, Colby Davis. Senior, number 15, Justin Hartson. Freshman, number 16, Matt Lucas. Senior, number 10, Jeremy Abraham. Freshman, number 22, Carson Senior. Senior, number 12, Eli Mitchell. And senior, number 33, Dylan Senior. And now for your Belle Vernon Leopards, in goal. Number 00, TJ Watson. Senior, number 9, Dawson Winto. Junior, number 12, Nico Apodiakis. Freshman, number 9, Daniel Stasak. Senior, number 12, Jojo Schwera. Sophomore, number 21, Austin Martin. Sophomore, number 23, Adam Staley. Junior, number 26, Maverick Salvoski. Senior, co-captain, number 8, Markello Apodiakis. Senior, captain, number 24, Hunter Martin. And senior, captain, number 17, Eric Brown. Ask everyone to please rise, turn your attention to the flag and the scoreboard as we celebrate America with the playing of our national anthem.
We'll be back with the start of tonight's match right after this. Belle Vernon hosting Laurel Highlands here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Back here at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon, Laurel Highlands with the away whites, red numbers today in their usual formation of 4-4-2 with Colby Livingston and Colby Davis up front. Colby Davis leading the Mustangs with 9 goals already on the season. In the midfield, Eli Mitchell, Dylan Seaman, Matt Phillips, and Justin Hartzick. In the back, Zach Mansberry, Jeremy Abraham, Matt Lucas, and Carson Seaman with Jacob Soup Campbell in goal again for the Mustangs. Laurel Highlands, 7 seniors, 1 sophomore, and 3 freshmen in their starting lineup. For Belle Vernon, we're told to really expect anything here tonight. Markello Podiakis and Aaron Brown will likely be the 2 you'll see up front. Markello already 8 goals, 7 assists on the season. Again, 70 career goals, the all-time leading scorer now at Belle Vernon. We also might see Daniel Sasak and the new transfer in Jojo Schwerha up front as well. Nico Podiakis and Adam Staley will be in the midfield with Dawson Quinto, Austin Martin, Hunter Martin, and Maverick Selvaski in the back. TJ Watson, the sophomore keeper, 5-1 record on the season with a 1.50 goals against average. In Belle Vernon without a clean sheet, though, yet on the season. Laurel Highlands working left to right across your TV sets or your computer screens as the match gets underway as Colby Davis sends it back to Dylan Seaman, and the Mustangs now work from their back line. We'll touch there from Carson Seaman back to Jeremy Abraham on a very comfortable night for high school soccer here in the Mon Valley. Leps get a little touch, trying to work it over here on the near wing to Daniel Sasak. Sasak, a lone freshman in the starting lineup. Belle Vernon with 5 seniors, 2 juniors, 3 sophomores, and Sasak, the lone freshman in their 11 here today. The home greens, little black trim and gold numbers on the gold turf here at Belle Vernon High School. Leps will get a throw in here from midfield. Dawson Quinto fires it in. A little header there from Carson Seaman out of play, and the Leps will trigger it back in almost a minute in. The Leps and the Mustangs getting accustomed to one another out here tonight. Nico Apodiakis on this fire in. Dylan Seaman goes the other way for the Mustangs, off to Eli Mitchell, looking for a through ball to Colby Davis. Sends the Leps back on their back line. Markello Apodiakis trying to come down the near boundary now for Belle Vernon. Goes low. Carson Seaman sends it back there for the Mustangs, off to Eli Mitchell into open space. Mitchell a little touch along. Dylan Seaman getting a piece of it there for the Mustangs, and Belle Vernon with a clear out back to center. Carson Seaman going for a header there with Markello Apodiakis. Leps try to pick it up here in a little open space. Quickly collapses there with Carson Seaman, knocked down by Colby Davis. Touched off to Dylan Seaman, and back into the midfield again to Matt Phillips. On the back line, Mustangs reverse there with Matt Lucas. Phillips another touch, and now Lucas again. Almost 2 minutes in, Leps and Mustangs scoreless early on. Down the near wing, Justin Hartzick looking to track it down. Leps a little touch back, but Dylan Seaman trying to come ahead to Colby Davis. Denied there by Nico Apodiakis and played back to center on the far side. Leps trying to free up Aaron Brown, not there that time. A little touch from Mansberry out of play on the far side for another Leopards throw-in. This one will be taken by Adam Staley. Staley, a sophomore midfielder for Belle Vernon. Leps now try to come forward. Jojo Schwerha. A little flip up there. Schwerha had 2 assists in his debut for the Leopards on Tuesday night against Trinity. You mentioned Schwarha transferred in from Greensburg Central Catholic as Eli Mitchell works down the far wing here for the Mustangs. Mitchell on a cross out in front, goes all the way through the box and out here on the near side for a goal kick for Belle Vernon. And Schwarha plays for the prestigious Beetling Academy here in Pittsburgh and spent some time in a prospects camp for DC United in the summer as well. And as of right now, the Leps will not have, though, Schwarha for the postseason under the new PIAA transfer rule. Schwarha transferred after the mandated fall deadline, so he would not be eligible for postseason play unless the PIAA decides to rule in his favor. But as things stand right now, Schwarha not eligible for the postseason. Rolled back there to TJ Watson, sophomore keeper for the Leps. This Belle Vernon program strong year in and year out. We mentioned 5-1 so far on the season. Lone setback, a 2-0 loss against Ringgold. They've won 3 straight, including that 4-1 win over Trinity on Tuesday. Looking for the first goal here at home. And sent into the box. Schwarha was there, but the Mustangs with a little clear out. He'll use Schwarha all over the field, initially listed as a midfielder. Schwarha on it again, shot from 30. Just high of the goal. So Schwarha very involved here in the opening 4 minutes at James Weir Stadium. The Mustangs and the Leopards remain scoreless. Jacob Campbell now sending his troops down the field. Campbell, a little liner. Back to center, looking for Colby Davis. Headed back out by Daniel Sasak. Up to Markello Apodiakis. Touch there by Brown. Back looking in Markello's direction. Abraham, a little touch out there for Laurel Highlands. Mustangs now work from their back line. Sent down on the near wing, looking for Justin Hartzick. Trying to free up Colby Livingston. Touched off to Colby Davis. Davis top of the 18, trying to body his way into the box. A little contact down there with Austin Martin. Now the Leps try to break out of their own zone. Schwarha on it again. Schwarha feeling a little pressure there. The Mustangs find the loose ball. That was Matt Phillips on the intercept for Laurel Highlands. On the near side, Hunter Martin, the tall center back, now playing up a little bit here on the near wing, but Hartzick a little pressure, a little poke. Leps stay with it. Down on the near wing. Nice little run here. It's Belle Vernon looking for a little cross. Schwarha going wide on the far side, bodied down by Aaron Brown, top of the 18. Mustangs a little poke out, and they'll get it out to Eli Mitchell on the far side, fronted there by Adam Staley. Mitchell on the run, looking for Colby Livingston, denied by Austin Martin. Leps pick up possession again. Going low, looking for Markello Apodiakis, wasn't there that time. Jeremy Abraham will let it go. And the Mustangs will take another goal kick. 34-14 left here in the first half. Belle Vernon and Laurel Highlands remaining scoreless. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Nice to have you along with us here on the South Union Township Sports Network, whether you're watching on Atlantic Broadband Channel 17, Armstrong Channel 61, or picking us up on YouTube by searching South Union Television. Schwarha back on it. Pulls it back now on the near side. Little touch there from Dawson Quinto, but the Mustangs find the loose ball. Quinto steps in again. Sends it off to Nico Apodiakis. Looking for the Leps front line. Markello with a little body there. Markello Apodiakis coming forward. Markello, a little touch off to Aaron Brown. Brown top of the 18. Trying to get around Lucas. Brown fires. Just misses wide. Another good scoring opportunity for the Leopards. Mustangs, though, solid on their back line here in the opening 7 minutes. Jacob Campbell finds the loose ball, goes low and short this time. Lucas up to Dylan Seaman. Back on the far wing now to Zach Mansberry. Touch there from Phillips. Plays catch with Mansberry. Back to Jeremy Abraham. Feeling a little double team. Frees it up to Phillips again. And now Dylan Seaman. Lost it there. Look out. Leps coming back. Touched off on the near side to Daniel Sasak. Sasak looking to center. And the Mustangs able to poke it back. Kept alive, though, by Dawson Quinto. Looking there for Schwerha. Intercepted back by Matt Phillips of Laurel Highlands. Back to Mansberry. Helped along to Eli Mitchell. Up to Colby Davis, trying to play it back to Dylan Seaman. Lucas another touch. Dylan again. Back to Jeremy Abraham. Mustangs in no hurry, just feeling out the Leps here in the opening 8 minutes. Schwerha looking to lay it down. Nico Apodiakis coming forward, kind of fell over Colby Davis. Davis is whistled for the foul. Free kick here for Belle Vernon, edge of the Mustang zone. Just over 8 minutes in, it'll be taken by Hunter Martin. Martin's been a solid center back in his career here at Belle Vernon. Nice little boot here into the box. Mustangs trying to head it out, going off of Matt Lucas, and Campbell trying to prevent the corner kick. Does keep it in play. Aaron Brown on the far side. No, it is ruled out. This will be a corner kick. And Brown will take it. Brown deadly as well. 6 goals and 8 assists on the season. And the Leps like these set pieces. Brown on a line drive, headed out by Eli Mitchell. Leps, though, try to stay with it. That's Nico Apodiakis missing wide, and it'll be a goal kick here for the Mustangs. So Laurel Highlands doing a nice job to prevent quality scoring opportunities on Campbell as Preston Hunt enters the match for the first time, taking the spot of Adam Staley. Hunt, a sophomore, will seat time both in the midfield and on the back line for the Leps here tonight. Abraham, a little poke, headed along by Aaron Brown off to Markello Apodiakis. Markello on the far side, double teamed by both Mitchell and Abraham, staying with it. Markello looking for the cross, goes low. Knocked down there by the Mustangs' Matt Lucas. Laurel Highlands looking to send it out on the far side. Lob back in by the Leps, and Justin Hartsick will try to work it back out of his own zone. Hartsick trying to work down the near wing. Ball going, actually just staying in here on the near boundary, very close there. Daniel Sasak keeping in for the Leps, trying to free up Colby Davis. Touch there from Colby Livingston. A little give and go from Mitchell back to Livingston. Looking for Davis, goes all the way through where it's scooped up by TJ Watson. We played 10 minutes. Leps and Mustangs still scoreless. Headed back along by Matt Phillips. Nice little heel there from JoJo Schwerha. Mustangs fight on. Colby Livingston down the far side. Tripped up. Foul called here on the Leps. Free kick for Laurel Highlands from a precarious position. 25 yards out on the far side. Laurel Highlands has been pretty good from these set pieces as well throughout the course of the season. It's going to be Matt Lucas to take it here for the Mustangs. Quick whistle. What do we got? Going to push the wall back a little bit. Leopard's wall a little too close. 3-player wall right now, trying to defend the shot here from Lucas. Put it down 24 yards out. And here we go. Lucas going right on goal and a little juggle out in front. And finally a cover there from Watson with Colby Davis bearing down. A quality opportunity there for the Mustangs. Watson with the cover, headed along by Phillips. JoJo again picks it up through the midfield for Belle Vernon, turns it over there to Dylan Seaman. Resets on the Mustangs back line to Carson Seaman, trying to come forward to Colby Davis, too far on that pass. Flipped back out by Maverick Selvaski. On the far side to JoJo, slide tackle there from Eli Mitchell, goes out of play. We'll stay with the Leps here at the 28-15 mark of the first half. Belle Vernon and Laurel Highlands still scoreless. Aaron Brown to trigger it in here for the Leps. Into JoJo. Touch forward and then played back out by the Mustangs. Dylan Seaman a touch off to Phillips. Down to Eli Mitchell. Up to Colby Davis. Davis trying to send it back in Dylan Seaman's direction. Went off of a lep. Justin Hartsick, a little pressure here on the near wing on Markello Apodiakis. He's actually playing a little bit back in the play. No, check that. That was Dawson Quinto 9. Quinto 9 to Podiakis 8. Nonetheless, a foul on the laps will be a free kick here for Carson Seaman from 41 out. Lobs it to the top of the 18. Headed back out by Hunter Martin. The Mustangs now reset on their back line. Touch there from Livingston off to Carson Seaman. Trying to go low. JoJo got a piece of it. Mustangs trying to angle it off to Eli Mitchell. Colby Livingston involved, but JoJo finds the loose ball again here for Belle Vernon. Little flip from Sasak, the freshman, cleared out again as Abraham goes high. Nico Podiakis getting another touch there for the Leopards, but it's Eli Mitchell finding the loose ball. Mitchell now trying to break down the far side. Going low. Off to Colby Livingston. Livingston trying to reverse back. Plays catch there with Eli. Livingston again trying to break in from the far side. Laurel Highlands looking for a little open space here. Dylan Seaman a poke. No one home. Goes all the way back to T.J. Watson. Mentioned Colby Davis, 9 goals on the season. Colby Livingston with 5. Eli Mitchell also very involved in the Mustangs scoring this season. 5 goals and 5 assists for Eli. Sent all the way back again to Lucas. Cleared out on the near side. Was looking for Hartzick. Leopards to take the throw, and it's Dawson Quinto. Laurel Highlands getting set to check in Jason Cooper, and Cooper's picked up a handful of assists already on the season off the bench for the Mustangs as well. Has been very creative when he's gotten his opportunities in the matches so far this season for the Mustangs. Near wing, it's Nico Apodiakis penetrating deep. Mustangs trying a little touch out there with Hartzick. Scrum goes on, ball still in play, and centered back out there by the Leopards. Will touch back to Quinto. Pressured by Hartzick. Played back on to Markello Apodiakis. Markello off to his right. That's brother Nico. Now set wide on the far side to Austin Martin. Martin a little cross back into the box. Touch back by Carson Seaman. Brown shot blocked. Markello fires. It's knocked down as well. Markello trying to stay with it. And Laurel Highlands another low clear out. Leps will touch back in, looking there for Nico. Dylan Seaman sending it out to Colby Livingston. Touched off to Eli Mitchell. Sends it along to Colby Davis. The play's on sides. Look out. Colby Davis breaking in. Davis will fire and just miss wide. Davis didn't have the best angle there, creeping in on T.J. Watson. And this match remains scoreless as Colby, who was looking for goal number 10 on the season, misses wide here on the near side. And it will be a goal kick here for the Belle Vernon Leopards. The Mustangs bring Jason Cooper into the match. And Hunter Martin will take the Belle Vernon goal kick, and now it's whistled down. And we have the Leps making a late change here as well. Festive atmosphere at James Weir Stadium. The Leps bringing out the pep band here tonight. Need more of that around the local soccer scene here in western Pennsylvania. Matt Phillips, a little header. Off to Dylan Seaman. Here's Nico Apodiakis. Sending it up to Daniel Sasak. Carson Seaman on the back line. Touch there from Abraham. Off to Phillips. Dylan Seaman, and then out again from Carson. Eli Mitchell looking for it. Phillips helping it along. Mitchell on the run down the far side with Colby Livingston. Another denial on that Belle Vernon back line. As Nico Apodiakis spins it back to the keeper T.J. Watson. Watson goes low on the near side of Dawson Quinto. Pressured by Colby Davis. Quinto goes down. We're going to rule a foul there on Colby. Wasn't harsh contact by any means, but enough to send Quinto down and flag Colby for the foul. Jason Cooper bodying the ball down there. Mustangs on the throw-in. Last touch by Belle Vernon going out. Cooper fires it into Phillips. Headed back by Nico Apodiakis. Carson Seaman steps in. Off to Eli Mitchell. Mitchell touched off to Colby Davis. Davis, top of the 18. Trying to work back to his left. Nothing there. Jason Cooper keeping it in play on the near touchline. Leps look for possession again. Carson Seaman steps in. knocking Nico to the ground, and went off of Nico and out, so the Mustangs will take the throw in here with Carson. Whistled down. I think Carson might have been on the line there on the throw. We'll take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Back here at James Weir Stadium, right before the break on that last throw-in, you saw Carson Seaman. You have multiple sets of lines here on the near boundary. The green line is actually the soccer boundary, and when Seaman sent that last throw-in back in, he was actually behind the black but not behind the green, and that's why possession got changed back to Belle Vernon. So for some of the visiting teams that aren't that familiar here with the complex, you have to be very careful and pay attention to what lines you're playing for sure. They try to make this field as wide as possible for soccer, and those green lines going almost all the way over to the fence on the far side and to the edge of the benches here on the near side is Colby Livingston looking for Colby Davis. Too far out of his range, and Hunter Martin will track it back down for the Leopards. Davis, though, still adding the pressure on as Martin sends it forward again to Daniel Sasak. Now lobbing the Mustangs, Matt Lucas back into his own zone. Almost midway through this first half, very well played, especially defensively on both sides. Laurel Highlands and Belle Vernon remaining scoreless. Eli Mitchell on it again there for the Mustangs. And a comeback after turning it over to JoJo. Those two going at it. Play whistled down. Look at JoJo Schwerha on the foul. A free kick here for the Mustangs. Just shy of midfield. Taken again by Matt Lucas, who the Mustangs have been using a lot of on these free kicks here tonight. Carson Seaman looking to center it off to his left. Intercepted by JoJo. Here's JoJo Schwerha back on the far side, pressured by Phillips. Stays with it, sends it off the far wing to Aaron Brown, and the play whistle down again. What do we got? A little push-off call there on the Leps. And they got Brown. Free kick for Laurel Highlands. Jeremy Abraham to put it down this time. And Jeremy sends it along. Looking for Colby Davis, headed back out by Daniel Sasak. Another stoppage, this time going in the Leopards' direction. Foul there on the Laurel Highlands midfielder Matt Phillips. And JoJo will set it off on the far wing. Down to Austin Martin. And now Aaron Brown. Brown trying to get around Mansberry. And Zach, the little touch out on the far side for the Mustangs. A few more changes for Belle Vernon. Bring Adam Staley back into the match. We'll see Nick Nagy for the first time tonight as well. Nagy, a sophomore midfielder. So Nagy 5 and Staley 23. Back in for the Leps. There's JoJo off the throw-in. Well, back and forth there with Aaron Brown. On the far side, Markello Apodiakis breaking into the box. Look out, Markello Apodiakis. Just like that, puts Belle Vernon on the scoreboard first. His 71st career goal, 9th of the season. And Markello Apodiakis giving Belle Vernon a 1-0 lead here at the 19-12 mark of the first half. We'll take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, Choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. And call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Back here at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon. It's the home team, the Leopards, striking first. After very evenly played opening 20 minutes. A little spring for Markello Podiakis into the box on the far side, getting his 9th goal of the season, 71st career goal to put Belle Vernon on top 1-0. Again, the goal coming at the 19-12 mark of the first half. Now we'll see if Laurel Highlands can answer back. The Mustangs fell behind 1-0 at Trinity in their last conference game last Thursday that we brought you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Got 2 unanswered, coming back and won the match 2-1. Laurel Highlands once again having to play from behind here on the road against Belle Vernon. Again, Laurel Highlands entering this match with a record of 4-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference. The Leps 5-1 overall, 2-1 in conference play. It's been a back-and-forth conference, though, so far this season. Really don't know what to expect. Greensburg-Salem, who the Mustangs will play host to on Saturday, off to a 3-0 start. And the Mustangs a half game back at 2-0. Belle Vernon suffered that loss to Ringgold. They're at 2-1. Salem beat Ringgold. The Rams also at 2-1. And you have AG at 0-2, Trinity at 0-2, and Uniontown at 0-3, looking for their first conference wins of the season. There's Carson Seaman breaking out of his own zone, looking there for Colby Davis. Touched back by Hunter Martin and body there by Nick Nagy. Nick trying to work down the near side. A little pressure from Jason Cooper, deflected out of play off of Dawson Quinto and outs. And Cooper will take the throw. And this one of 3 matches going on tonight. Trinity at Greensburg-Salem. Uniontown at Albert Gallatin. A Salem win would improve the Golden Lions to 4-0. They'd have an opportunity to go to 5-0 at Laurel Highlands. A big game coming up on Saturday afternoon. Back to Campbell there for the Mustangs, looking for Eli Mitchell. And they'll get Austin Martin for a little push-off there for the Leps on the far side. 17:08 left before halftime, 1-0. Belle Vernon leading Laurel Highlands with a Markello Podiakis goal at the 19-12 mark of the first half. Leps looking for more. Abraham getting a little sloppy there on the Mustangs' back line. Here's JoJo breaking into the box, getting tripped up inside the 18, and that'll be a penalty kick. If it's ruled inside the 18-yard box, it was very close to the top of the box, and it looks like they're going to rule it just on the edge of the box. A big break for Laurel Highlands. Would have been a penalty kick if it was inside the box. Nonetheless, a foul as they'll put it down right on the line. So Laurel Highlands will have an opportunity to build up a wall about 8 yards out. And the Leps can line up their snipers here with an opportunity to go up 2-0. Great scoring opportunity here for Belle Vernon. And the kick goes into the back of the net. And the Leopards take a 2-0 lead, so 2 quick ones for Belle Vernon. And that's JoJo Schwerha getting his first goal in a Belle Vernon uniform. And the Leps take a 2-0 lead. And we're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zeblu Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zeblu Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahaloff, and White.
So from a set piece, 18 yards out, JoJo Schwerha, the transfer from Greensburg Central Catholic and the Beetling Academy product, getting his first goal in a Belle Vernon uniform and putting the Leps up 2-0 over Laurel Highlands. So after a very even opening 20 minutes, 2 goals within a 3-minute and 12-second period from Markello Podiakis and JoJo Schwerha. Now the Mustangs find themselves down 2 here on the road. Looking for a little momentum back in this match. Belle Vernon checked in Tyler Marcello on the far side. Laurel Highlands bringing in the freshman Joey Lemansky defensively. As Laurel Highlands looks to switch a little momentum back in this match. Lemansky had a touch there on the far side for the Mustangs. A little elbow there from the Leps, not called there on Phillips and forward to Nagy. Here's Nagy trying to work around Carson Seaman. Matt Lucas, though, helping the cause there for Laurel Highlands. Trying to send it forward to Colby Davis. On back by Quinto. And sent off on the near side. Belle Vernon switching things up as we thought they might here in this match. Actually moving Markello Podiakis back a bit into more of a midfield position right now. JoJo Schwerha now up front with Nagy. And JoJo on it again, looking for a second of the match. Abraham defending, went down. JoJo works off on the far side. Sends it down the far wing. And look out, Leps coming loose in the box and have their third of the night. That was Aaron Brown. Picking up his 7th goal of the season here at the 14-16 mark of the first half. All Leps up 3-0. We'll take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Back here at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon. Goals from Markello Podiakis, JoJo Schwerha, and Aaron Brown. All within a 5-minute period. Have allowed the Belle Vernon Leopards to open up a 3-0 lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. The last goal from Aaron Brown is 7th of the season. As we go under 14 minutes now left before halftime. Laurel Highlands will need an answer back with much of this last 10-minute stretch being played inside the Laurel Highlands zone. It's like another throw-in violation there from the Mustangs. Again, just misjudging the field. And I have to think that happens quite a lot here at James Weir Stadium, especially for opposing teams. They see that black line. They think they're behind it, but it's the green line that dictates the soccer boundaries here today. Colby Davis off to Jason Cooper. Looking there for Dylan Seaman. Intercepted by Markello Apodiakis. Markello trying to break back here for the Leopards. Off on the near side again to JoJo. JoJo Schwerha going low this time, and Campbell with the cover. Wasn't too much that Jacob could do on some of those blasts the Leopards have sent in so far in this match. Belle Vernon looking strong. Cooper down the near side. Off to Carson Seaman, trying to dance between defenders. Up to Colby Davis. Back to Cooper, losing it there to Hunter Martin. Martin going crossfield on the far side to Aaron Brown. Brown sending it ahead. Back out from Jeremy Abraham. Again, Laurel Highlands won't have much downtime, just a one-day layoff before the next conference match. Saturday at home against the Greensburg-Salem team that's currently sitting at 3-0. Might very well be 4-0 as that one goes off of Cooper High. Didn't phase them. Dylan Seaman will reverse field now for the Mustangs. Send it off to his left on the back line again to center back Jeremy Abraham. Over to Eli Mitchell. Swung back to Cooper. Trying to help it along to Colby Davis, but it's Martin again on the back line. A little lob forward. Headed there by Aaron Brown. Back to Jeremy Abraham. Matt Phillips sending it ahead. Body there by Eli Mitchell. Nice little run here for the Mustangs. Mitchell off a deflection going back to Colby Davis. Davis now trying to break in. Davis fighting for positioning. Davis still with it. He'll fire and just miss wide on the far side. One of the better opportunities Laurel Highlands have had in quite some time. Colby Davis again breaking into the box. Unable to put it on goal, and now Justin Hartsick checking back into the match, replacing Jason Cooper. The ball did go off of Belle Vernon and out. So it will be a Laurel Highlands corner kick to be taken by Eli Mitchell from the far side. So Mitchell getting set. A line drive going off of Hunter Martin. And cleared again by Belle Vernon. Knocked down by Matt Phillips. Trying to come ahead. Leopards again knock it down. Lucas goes wide looking for Eli Mitchell. Mitchell unable to penetrate. Good defense on that backside from Austin Martin. Mitchell trying to stay with it. Sent it too wide there of Phillips. Leps pick it back up again. Austin Martin, a little lob ahead. Helping the cause there, Nico Apodiakis will send it into the box where it's scooped up by Jacob Campbell. Approaching the final 10-minute stretch of this first half. Belle Vernon with 3 goals within a 5-minute span to take a 3-0 lead. Colby Livingston off to Colby Davis. I think important for Laurel Highlands to get one here in the final 10 minutes of the first half to give themselves a chance here in the second half. Aaron Brown again on the far wing. Low back up to JoJo Schwerha. JoJo triple teamed. Laurel Highlands certainly with their eyes on JoJo. Well, that's exactly what Laurel Highlands was looking for. A Belle Vernon transfer in the week of a key conference game. JoJo actually got approved by the WPIAL board officially on Monday. Again, made his debut in a Leopards uniform against Trinity on Tuesday. Now getting the start here against Laurel Highlands, already contributing with his first Belle Vernon goal. Did have 2 assists against the Hillers on Tuesday, but an early goal here. Along with scores from Markello Apodiakis and Aaron Brown, have the Leps up 3-0. But Eli Mitchell coming back down the far wing, a little cross out in front of Davis. Finish. Yes, into the back of the net. Might have been an own goal, but we'll credit it to Colby Davis. And Davis picks up his 10th of the season, much needed for the Mustangs. Coming here at the 8:59 mark of the first. Laurel Highlands right back in this game, down 2. And we'll take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Number 11, Colby Davis. Into the game for Laurel Highlands.
Here we go, Mustangs! Here we go! Here we go, Mustangs! Here we go! Here we
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Colby Davis picking up his 10th goal of the season. And the Mustangs pull back to within 2 now, down 3-1. It's interesting, we were talking about Markello Apodiakis, over 70 career goals. Colby Davis, an opportunity to really climb as far as the Mustang all-time goal scorers before all is said and done. Colby coming off of a pair of seasons that saw him right around 30 goals apiece, already with 10 this season. I would think he's probably approaching 70 in his Mustang career as well. We'll have to check with the Laurel Highlands coaching staff before our next match and see if we can get a career goal tally now for Colby Davis. But I'd have to think with 10 already this season, I think his sophomore year he actually had more goals than his junior year. He was just over 30 during his sophomore campaign, just under 30 last year. Now already with 10, probably has him right in the same ballpark as Markello Apodiakis. Markello now sitting on 71 as he sends it off there to Aaron Brown. Markello has certainly been fun to watch. We've had an opportunity to see him play in these Laurel Highlands Belle Vernon matches over the last couple of years. And there's a third Apodiakis on the horizon as well, Dimitri, freshman defender for the Leopards. They tell me he's the last one, though, coming through. Sure, that's quite a relief for the Leopards' opponents. Lemansky will touch there off to Phillips. Back line again to Abraham. Leps find it again. Another nice rush here from Aaron Brown. Brown from 24, just missing wide here on the near side. I told you earlier that JoJo Schwerha has aspirations of playing soccer professionally. You have to think with the numbers Markello's put up already on this season, he's getting some looks as well. Great career here at Belle Vernon. Carson Seaman, only a freshman for Laurel Highlands. Looking there for Colby Davis. Back to Carson again. Near wing to Justin Hartsick. 6:35 left before halftime. The Mustangs have themselves now back to within 2. Tyler Mosello defending there for Belle Vernon. And the Mustangs called for the foul. Hunter Martin, the boot back. Markello Apodiakis looking to knock it down. Ball goes out of play here in the near side. Matt Lucas will lob it back in, looking for Hartsick. Was headed along by Preston Hunt. On to Markello. Will lob back to Nick Nagy. It's now moved back to more of a midfield role. We told you that Belle Vernon's head coach Rob Mealy would try to mix things up a little bit, and we've seen just that. Likes to keep opponents on their toes. Has done a nice job of that so far in this match. Lemansky, a kid who's going to be great for Laurel Highlands, only a freshman. Really holds his own despite his lack of size, setting it off to Eli Mitchell. Mitchell again down the far wing. Such a nice job creating. Defended by Nagy. Another cross out in front. Blocked down there by Watson. And cleared back up to center looking for Aaron Brown. Nice little poke there from the sophomore keeper T.J. Watson. Send Lemansky back on the chase defensively. Taking the safe route there back to the keeper Campbell. As the band plays on under 5 minutes. left here in the first half. Mustangs go low, back to Colby Davis. Off to Dylan Seaman, got spun down. Foul there on Adam Staley. Free kick for the Mustangs. Matt Lucas to take it again. Goes low, looking for Colby Davis. Intercepted by Hunter Martin. Nice run there from Martin, the center back. Stepping up. Leading the attack back down on the far wing. Nice little run here for the Leps. Mustangs trying to hem it in defensively. With 4:14 left before halftime. Little collision there on the backside. Laurel Highlands with a free kick as Matt Lucas sent it back to his own goal. And Jacob Campbell touched off to Dylan Seaman. Dylan going down the field, plays on sides, forward to Colby Davis on the run, trying to get around Martin, back to his left, trying to go back to his right on Martin, but Martin doesn't give up much. Big guy from that center back position, another clear out. Phillips back down to Mitchell. Crosses out in front, Watson dives, Davis is there, opportunity from Hartsick, blocked out. Mustangs still buzzing, top of the 18, Dylan Seaman plays it back to brother Carson. Nice little step around Staley, trying to break into the box, but cleared out again by the Leopards off to Aaron Brown, who gets tripped up there by Jeremy Abraham. Nothing called, we play on. Lucas back down to Justin Hartsick. Hartsick shouldered there by Mosello. Back to Dylan Seaman. He goes down on the play. Markello a little poke out. Carson Seaman back on. Headed back out by Martin. Carson another touch. Markello there. They collide. And the ball comes free down the near wing. And the Leps on it again. Forward to Aaron Brown. Pursuing Carson Seaman. Brown on the run. 2:44 left before halftime. And a big slide tackle there from Matt Lucas. So Lucas helping Seaman out down the near wing. Breaking it up. Dawson Quinto, JoJo Schwerha, and Nico Apodiakis back into the match on the Leopard side. Looks like Jason Cooper back in for the Mustangs. With 2:19 left on a running clock here in the first half. Lob back in by the Leps. Little scrum forward here on the near side. What do we got? Foul on Laurel Highlands. And the Leopards, who scored from a set piece with Schwerha, back at the 16-minute mark of the first half. Now from the near side of the box, have both Nico Apodiakis and Schwerha lined up. Looks like it'll be Schwerha to take it. And JoJo sends it on again. A little sidewinder there on Campbell. Soup with a block. Ball still loose and cleared out there by the Mustangs. So Schwerha, a little dangerous sidewinding one-hopper that Campbell conceded the rebound on. And got a little help there from his back line. Sent it back out to center. 75 seconds now left here in the opening 40. Near wing, Leps back on it with Preston Hunts. Gonna touch it off to JoJo. JoJo on it again. JoJo Schwerha reversing field as we go under a minute left here in the first half. Back to Nico Apodiakis. Spun wide off to Austin Martin. Eli Mitchell pressuring on there for the Mustangs. Up to Matt Phillips. 48 seconds left here in the first half. Phillips down the field looking for Colby Davis, but on right to the center back Hunter Martin. Martin forward again. Leps on the run. Nagy looking for it, but Campbell will screen him out. It'll be a Laurel Highlands goal kick as they look for one last rush here in the first half. Down to 25 seconds left on a running clock. Laurel Highlands will have to head up the field in a hurry. Down to 20 seconds left. Far side Phillips angles it off looking for Mitchell. Down to 12 seconds left. Leps will get a late throw in here. Final 10 seconds. Nico Apodiakis through Nagy all the way back to Campbell. That'll do it for the first half. So 3 unanswered goals to Start the half from the Leopards. The Mustangs getting one back from Colby Davis to pull to within 2 here at the break. Belle Vernon 3, Laurel Highlands 1. Back to recap the first half scoring for you in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920, the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee-owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. And call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
We're back here at halftime at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon. 3-1, the Belle Vernon Leopards leading the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Well, it was a very entertaining first half. Markello Podiakis getting the scoring started for the Leopards. We actually went over almost 21 minutes without a goal in the match, but Markello getting his 9th of the season, 71st career goal, breaking in from the right side, put the Leps up 1-0. Then from a set piece, 3 minutes and 12 seconds later, JoJo Schwarha getting his first goal in a Belle Vernon uniform from a set piece, 18 yards out, 2-0 Leopards. Then less than 2 minutes later, Aaron Brown getting his 7th of the season, the 14-16 mark to put the Leopards up 3-0. All three of Belle Vernon's goals coming within a 4-minute and 56-second period in the first half. But the Mustangs pulling a little bit closer just before halftime. Colby Davis, a goal his 10th of the season at the 8:59 mark of the first half, and that's where we sit right now at the break, with Belle Vernon leading Laurel Highlands by a score of 3-1. A reminder, if you're watching this game on Atlantic Broadband or Armstrong Cable, I'd like to let you know that South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are now available online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Television, or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates. That's facebook.com/South Union TV. Also, the Laurel Highlands girls off to a good start to their season, 2-1 at the time of us filming this match. The Mustangs picking up a win last time out, 6-1 over Uniontown, a game we brought you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. We'll have their next conference match against Ringgold next week on the network as well. Get here at halftime. It's Belle Vernon 3, Laurel Highlands 1. Second half match action comes your way next here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Drs. Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Ready to start the second half. The Belle Vernon Leopards a 3-1 lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Nice to have you along with us here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Laurel Highlands will defend the goal to our right here in the second half as Markello Podiakis will get things started here for Belle Vernon. The Podiakis got the scoring started as well in this match. You mentioned a goal at the 19-12 mark of the first half. And we might have a keeper change here for the Leopards. Looks like it's Noah Lehner. Is that Watson still? Okay, they switched jerseys. Okay. Okay, we understand Watson actually had blood on his jersey, so he took Lehner's keeper kits. That still is Watson out there in goal for Belle Vernon. The Leopards take a quick throw in from Nico Apodiakis, deflected out of play by Zach Mansberry. It shows how physical the match has been. The keeper Watson having a little blood on his jersey after the first half. Now we'll get used to Lehner's gear as Aaron Brown will take a free kick here for Belle Vernon in the opening minute of the first half. Brown trying to angle it wide, knocked down by Nico Apodiakis, and he'll send it high and off the back netting and out of play. Goal kick here for the Mustangs. Laurel Highlands just trying to creep their way back into this match. Certainly that goal from Colby Davis, his 10th of the season, helping the cause at the 8:59 mark of the first half. Of course, Laurel Highlands' last conference match against Trinity saw the Mustangs fall behind 1-0 early. Came back with 2 goals later on in the first half, and the entire second half was played without a goal on either side. Laurel Highlands picking up A 2-1 win. Laurel Highlands winning last time out in a non-conference game over Southmoreland 4-0. And the Mustangs' only loss entering this match came against a 4A opponent, their second game of the season against Altoona, which was actually played on the back end of a doubleheader. Mustangs had defeated Bentworth 8-2 earlier in the day. Leopards looking for a nice run there from Daniel Sasak down the far side. Dylan Seaman now work out of his own zone. Off to Eli Mitchell. Pokes it forward, back to Dylan. Pressure there from JoJo. Deflected free to Aaron Brown, back in JoJo's direction. JoJo, a player out there for the Leps. Pulls back here on the near side. From the corner, crosses out in front, and cleared out there by the Mustangs. Hunter Martin sends it off of his shoulder. Over to Markello Podiak, who's really playing back now. Now check that. They got me again with that 9 and 8. That was Dawson Quinto. Get on that backside. Markello back on the front line. Colby Davis sending it high. Colby Livingston trying to track it down. And Watson will scoop it up top of the box here for Belle Vernon. Played almost 3 minutes here in the second half. Still 3-1. Leps over the Mustangs. Phillips to Davis, trying to send it back to Phillips. Poked out there by Belle Vernon's Maverick Selvosky. Eli Mitchell looking again for Phillips. Deflected back and headed on to Markello Podiakis. Look out, Markello breaking into the box. Markello a little poke and solid defense there from the Mustangs, Zach Mansberry. Not allowing a quality shot on goal for Markello. Zach going shoulder to shoulder with Belle Vernon's all-time leading scorer. Eli Mitchell trying to body it along. Helped there by Phillips. Touched by Davis. Back over to Mitchell. Poke back to Colby Davis. Davis looking for a run into the box. Davis turns, shoots, and scores! Colby Davis getting the Mustangs back to within one. His 11th of the season. Still a lot of soccer to play. 36:08 left here in the second half. 3-2 Leopards. 2 unanswered for the Mustangs. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
So Laurel Highlands not done yet. Colby Davis getting back-to-back goals in this match, scoring at the 8:59 mark of the first, and now at the 36:08 mark of the second half. And now a Mustang down, it's Jeremy Abraham. Abraham might have got caught there up high. Abraham now trying to get back to his feet. Seems all right. Hopped up pretty quickly, but might have some blood there right on his knee and might have got on his sock as well. So Abraham's going to have to check out of the match. And the Mustangs will have to make a change. It'll be Joey Lemansky coming back in. Matt Phillips as we resume play off to Zach Mansberry. Touch it back to Campbell again. Mustangs trying to work out of their own zone right now. Lucas back to Mansberry, and now Lucas again from the far side. Lucas on the lob back to Colby Davis, now out there looking for the hat trick. Touched over to Eli Mitchell. Good break up there from Belle Vernon's Ben Coneyberry. No, check that. That was 26 Selvosky. Nonetheless, it's a rush there from Aaron Brown on the shot, deflected by Mansberry and out of play. A couple of those thick Belle Vernon numbers sometimes can get you a little tied up. And now from a corner kick, another set-piece opportunity here for Brown and the Leopards. Brown got his 7th of the season, back at the 14-16 mark of the first half. Try to set up another one here. High lob. Header going in the wrong direction. Leps, though, put it down on the far side, but a nice little block there from Laurel Highlands as the Mustangs look for a run down the far wing with Dylan Seaman. Dylan. Nice pace here coming back through center. Trying to set it off to Colby Davis. Hunter Martin defending. Will take the safe routes and set it out on the far side. Justin Hartsick will fire it back in. Body there by Colby. Colby Davis trying to go wide. And poked out by Nick Nagy. Now they're going to reverse the call here and give the Leopards the ball on the throw-in. And Nagy will fire it back in. Mustangs headed down. Matt Phillips was looking for Davis. Never got to him. Dylan Seaman, another opportunity here to reset on the far side. And they'll get it back up to Colby Davis. And goes through Colby. Hunter Martin again on the clear out here for Belle Vernon. But certainly the momentum has swung back in Laurel Highlands' direction after Belle Vernon scored the opening 3 goals of this match. Laurel Highlands coming back with back-to-back markers from Colby Davis. The 8:59 mark of the first half, and just under 4 minutes into the second half to pull back to within 1. Hunter Martin trying to send it along. JoJo down on the far wing, and a nice little clear out there defensively by Laurel Highlands and Carson Seaman on the defense. Get a change here for the Leps. He'll be Preston Hunt. And Jeremy Abraham back in for Laurel Highlands. Take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Back here at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon, 3-2. Belle Vernon leading Laurel Highlands. Jeremy Abraham checked in for Zach Mansberry. Leps looking to reapply a little pressure here. Top of the box in the Mustang zone, but Matt Phillips, a little poke back there for Laurel Highlands. Austin Martin trying to settle it down here for the Leps. Fronted there by Eli Mitchell. Sends it off to his left to JoJo. JoJo back to Austin Martin. Another set of pressure there from Eli Mitchell. Leps a little triangle here on the near boundary. JoJo again. Off to his right to Nico Apodiakis, edge of the box. Sending it off to Aaron Brown. Brown on the cross back in. Goes all the way through, body down on the far side. Looking there for Markello Apodiakis. Mustangs another little poke out, and Dylan Seaman try to work again down the far wing for Laurel Highlands. Sending it down and over Colby Davis. Hunter Martin trying to block it down. The ball goes off of Colby and out. Colby thought it went off of Martin and out. Nonetheless, it'll be Belle Vernon's ball as Dawson Quinto will reload here for the Leps. And Quinto gets it back after a quick deflection. Forward again to JoJo. JoJo covers a lot of field out there. On the Belle Vernon side, a little give and go. JoJo back on it down the far wing. JoJo Schwerha. Little contact there. Outside the box, and a foul called here on the Mustangs. Evan Phillips then pulled down JoJo. Nonetheless, another set piece. JoJo Schwerha will take it. Now here we go. JoJo lob into the box. Mustangs make first contact. Send it out to the top of the AT. Markello Apodiakis trying to knock it down. A little poke there from Eli Mitchell. Austin Martin back on for Belle Vernon. Going wide on the far side. Leps look to settle it down again with Quinto. going low and forward. Another touch there from Daniel Sasak. Off to JoJo on the fire, and Campbell knocks it down. Mustangs now try to go quickly down the near side. Campbell sent it too far down to Eli Mitchell. Lemansky on the near side, feeling the pressure from Austin Martin going off of Austin and outs. Now quick stoppage as the Mustangs are bringing Seth Yannick. Yannick will replace Justin Hartzick. Change made as we go under 30 minutes left in regulation time with Belle Vernon leading Laurel Highlands by a score of 3-2. Lemansky on the lob back into Phillips. Reset on the back line to Jeremy Abraham. Up to Phillips again, and now Lemansky. Catch played back and forth. Laurel Highlands looking for a breakout, but they turn it over here. On it is Salvoski. His pass forward got knocked down. Salvoski looking forward again, but it'll be Colby Davis on the touch off to Eli Mitchell. Mitchell on the break back here for the Mustangs. Look out, Eli Mitchell. Trying to go forward to Davis. Block back to Dylan Seaman. Touched off to Matt Phillips. Phillips going down on the near side. On the near wing to Colby Livingston. Livingston on the cross out in front. Goes over Watson. And just headed out. Wow. Laurel Highlands oh so close from tying this match. Lemansky on it again. They actually got it over Watson. It was saved by the back line, and now Markello Podiakis in transition. Markello trying to dance in between Lucas and Carson Seaman, and Carson Seaman sends it out on the far side. Now what action on both sides, and now Nick Nagy back in. He'll come in for Nico Podiakis. Leps take the throw-in. Mustangs add the pressure. Yannick a little poke, couldn't get it out. Eli Mitchell trying to step in, but it's won back by the Leopards and a shot right on goal. And the cover from Mr. Campbell. That shot was taken by the freshman Daniel Sasak. There's Phillips. Off to Yannick. And a head down to Colby Davis. Mustangs looking for a break down the far side. Martin sends it back to center again. Leopards trying to reset now on their back line. Hunter Martin, another poke looking for Aaron Brown. Knocked down by Joey Lemansky. And the freshman trying to fight for positioning along with Jeremy Abraham. Little push called. Which way is it going to go? It'll be a foul on JoJo Schwerha. And a free kick for the Mustangs. Look to go quickly here with Matt Phillips. Phillips on the run. Low ball coming forward. Got knocked down again by Schwerha. So JoJo called on back-to-back fouls, and Laurel Highlands. Good set piece here from about 35 yards out. See where they whistled the foul. Actually be a little farther out. 42 yards out. Matt Lucas to take it. They'll set up. I thought it was going to be a two-player mini wall, but Brown's going to back off. Lucas to take it. There's good elevation on it. Angled wide. Dylan Seaman on the reset. Back to Joey Lemansky. Touch from Abraham. Forward to Eli Mitchell on the settle. Phillips trying to help it along. And sent out of play. Laurel Highlands fed a little back pressure there from the Leopards. Who forced the turnover. And Austin Martin will lob it back in here for the Leps. Laurel Highlands putting a little double team there on Nico Apodiakis. Brown the header forward to Markello. Abraham trying to step in on the Laurel Highlands side. Ball again goes wide and out of play. Off of Lemansky and out, so Brown will take the throw-in. And Aaron will send it back to Nico Apodiakis again. Down to Brown. Settled out to Markello. And now Nico. Got a little low through ball, top of the 18, deflected back out to Austin Martin again. Mustangs' Eli Mitchell finds it. Eli trying to come forward here, and they'll get Nico Apodiakis for the foul. 25-11 left in regulation time. Mustangs down 1 at 3-2. Lucas to take another free kick. Sends it down to Colby Davis out there looking for the HT. Deflected high by Martin. Will play up the field, intercepted by Phillips. Matt Phillips double teamed on that far side. Looking for the cross, got blocked and sent out of play. Should be a corner kick here for Laurel Highlands. Looks like Carson Seaman now down on the far side to take the corner. Another good opportunity here for Laurel Highlands out the set piece. Carson, a little angle, and the header going high and wide. And the Leopards will have a goal kick coming back. Been a fun one to watch that early on. After Belle Vernon scored 3 goals within a 4-minute and 56-second period, the Leopards might run away with this match. We talked about how important it was for Laurel Highlands to get a goal back in the final 10 minutes of the first half. They did just that. Colby Davis getting his 10th of the season, then coming back early on in the second half. His 11th of the season, giving the Mustangs a fighter's chance. But here's Markello Apodiakis coming back. Nice slide tackle from Matt Lucas. They had to make the effort there, got all ball. Will be a corner kick, though, off of Lucas and out. But a nice job from the freshman defender Lucas on Belle Vernon's all-time leading goal scorer. Now Aaron Brown will take the corner. Brown, their setup man. Nico Apodiakis came diving in with a header. Gets deflected out. Be a goal kick here for Laurel Highlands. And Brown's set the table for 8 assists on the season for Aaron Brown. Set up 8 goals coming into this match. Had scored 6 of his own and picked up his 7th of the season at the 14-16 mark of the first half. He's been very involved in the Leopards' attack throughout the course of the season. Jojo Schwarha on it. His second match in a Leopards uniform. Off to Austin Martin. Forward to Aaron Brown. Brown double teamed. Off to Nico Apodiakis. Deflected off of Markello. And sent high and out on the far side with Seth Yannick, the only Mustang in the vicinity. Leopards bringing Daniel Sasak back into the match, another freshman. Giving Markello Apodiakis a much-deserved rest here to prime up Markello for the final stretch run in this match. Might possibly include extra time, you never know. Mustangs find themselves down only 1 at 3-2. Still a lot of soccer to play, 21:58. Left here in the second half. We'll take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
And number 12, Luciano McElfray.
Couple of changes. First on the Laurel Highlands side, Luciano McElprang along with Jason Cooper re-entering the match. First match action for McElprang here tonight, Mustang senior. At least the second time we've seen Cooper out there, and he's on the ball right now. He'll take the throw-in. Headed along by Dylan Seaman, looking again for Colby Davis. They'll put McElprang on that front line. McElprang picked up a goal against Bentworth in the opening match of the season for the Mustangs. And here's Eli Mitchell looking for a little pass off to Dylan Seaman that got intercepted there by Belle Vernon, setting up Aaron Brown coming back. Trying to work around Joey Lemansky, the freshman, standing his ground defensively. Brown staying with it, a low through ball. Poked out, and will be a corner kick here for Belle Vernon off of Jeremy Abraham and out. Look for Brown to take another corner here for Belle Vernon. So Aaron Brown will settle it down. Brown on the cross. All the way through, foul in the box on Belle Vernon. Trying to fight for positioning on the corner kick. So a free kick for the Mustangs. As we approach the midway point of this second half. 3-2, Belle Vernon leading Laurel Highlands. Nico Apodiakis. Little header here off on the near wing again to Aaron Brown. Trying to go wide here on Lemansky. Brown staying with it. Brown again fighting down the near wing. Little cross out in front. Cleared out again by the Mustangs, but another corner kick for Belle Vernon. So the corner count certainly rising on the Leopards side. As Aaron Brown try to set it up again. Goes low this time. Knocked down by JoJo. Misses wide here on the near side. On a little turn and shoot. Goal kick now for Laurel Highlands. Zach Mansberry coming back into the match. On the Laurel Highlands side, he'll replace Joey Lemansky. Lemansky giving the Mustangs some solid minutes defensively. Eli Mitchell. Nice little move there on Austin Martin. Got around Nico Apodiakis as well, but JoJo was there. And triple threat defensively. Breaking up a attempted run there from the Mustangs. Nico again trying to go low. Matt Lucas and Zach Mansberry both there for Laurel Highlands. Mansberry on the last poke. Now an open space. Ball goes off of Belle Vernon and out. Laurel Highlands trying to go quickly, trying to set up Colby Davis down the far side. Little poke into the box. McElprang coming on. The ball's loose, and Luciano McElprang ties this match at 3. 3 unanswered goals for the Mustangs. McElprang is second of the season. And we're all knotted up at 3 with 18:29 left here in the second half. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Luciano McElprang scoring here at the 18:29 mark of the second half. So it was Belle Vernon that started off the match with 3 unanswered. Laurel Highlands coming back with 3 unanswered of their own. McElprang his second goal of the season, tying this match up at 3. And all the momentum now certainly in Laurel Highlands' direction. Carson Seaman off to Jason Cooper. And boy, if Laurel Highlands could salvage anything out of this match after falling behind 3-0, I have to think it would be quite a steal here on the road. I don't think Belle Vernon's conceded too many matches with 3-goal leads, especially with the strength of this program over the last couple of years. That'll be a foul from behind. Hard push there from Nico Apodiakis. Jeremy Abraham will look to go quickly here, trying to catch Belle Vernon off balance. Eli Mitchell, an opportunity on the run, and the scoop up there from TJ Watson. This Belle Vernon program advancing to the WPIAL quarterfinals a year ago. Defeated Hampton 4-1 in a WPIAL first round match. Those actually played here at Belle Vernon before losing against West Allegheny 4-1 in a quarterfinal round game that was played down at Peters Township. This one all knotted up now at 3. The Mustangs reset again, back to Campbell. Soup a little boop, back to center again. Abraham on the settle. Down on the far side. To Colby, or check that, to Jason Cooper. Cooper, like Livingston, wearing the headband out there. Poked back out again by the Leps. And Laurel Highlands on the settle down. Back to Eli Mitchell with a head of steam. Mitchell fires and just misses high. Mitchell, oh, so close. A little double crossbar action there. Remain tied at 3. Mitchell entered this match 5 goals and 5 assists on the season. What a sub McElprang was here tonight. A lot of credit to Laurel Highlands head coach Jerry Rogers Sr., assistant Jerry Rogers Jr., the hindsight. But McElprang into the match and instantly makes his mark, tying things up at 3. Colby Davis down to Dylan Seaman. Dylan on the far side, shot from 25, goes high. Might have slipped a little bit there on the plant. Goal kick here for Belle Vernon. They'll have Hunter Martin take it. Belle Vernon pep band trying to spur on their Leopards. We're suddenly on the ropes a little bit in this match. Laurel Highlands coming back with a head of steam. Abraham off to Mansberry. Pressure there by Aaron Brown. Brown breaking in here on the near side. Look out, Aaron Brown into the box. Brown fires one off the back of Lucas. And the Mustangs regain possession. Gonna work out of their own zone. Leps are tough. Hunter Martin. Brown a touch off to Markello Podiakis. Settles it off to Daniel Sasak. Now wide on the far side. Leps looking to get the attack back. Abraham will poke up here on the near side to Eli Mitchell. Hunter Martin on the back line. Nice little touch back off to Nico Podiakis. Nico trying to break back up to Markello. Slowed down by Lucas, but still on the run. Switches off here. Brown a touch. No, check that. That was Sasak. Nico, now Markello to his left and forward again. Leps trying to create positioning there from Sasak. It's angled wide. Brown pressuring on. Mansberry defending. Goes off of Brown and out. And Mansberry will take the throw-in. Mansberry in the lob, back in there to Eli Mitchell. Good job to body it down. Pressure from behind by Markello Podiakis. Brown goes down on the play. We play on. Lob down here on the near side. Mustangs looking in McElprang's direction. Deflected back. And the Leps find it again. Here on the near side with Daniel Sasak. Now check that. Nico Podiakis going low, deflects into the box. Nick Nagy had a shot at it there in front of Campbell. And Jake picks it up to settle things down with 13 minutes now left in regulation in a 3-3 game. Campbell all the way back down for Laurel Highlands. Hunter Martin defending. And deflected out by McElprang, and that ball went a mile. Be a throw in here for Belle Vernon.
Still have some gyros and pizza left at the concession stand. Please visit the concession stand at Hawthorne Stadium on the scoreboard side.
Trying to find a ball now. And get one here for Austin Martin. Martin on the trigger back in. Headed there by Abraham. Bodied down by Markello Podiakis. Played back out by the Mustangs. Off to Eli Mitchell. Mitchell trying to fight back into the Leopard zone. Gonna slide it off to McElprane. Got sent back to the Mustangs' back line, or Lucas again sends it down in Colby Davis's direction. Headed there by Hunter Martin. Jason Cooper looking for the settle. Off to Davis. Played off to Dylan Seaman. A little open space here for Eli Mitchell. Mitchell fires from 28, went out the back of Hunter Martin, and deflected out of play for Laurel Highlands corner kick. With 11:35 left here in the second half, and this match tied at 3. Again, if you're just joining us, it was Belle Vernon getting the opening 3 goals. Markello Podiakis, JoJo Schwerha, and Aaron Brown. Colby Davis then getting a pair coming back, and Luciano McElprane tying this match at 3. Eli Mitchell to take this corner for the Mustangs. Clock now stopped with 11:19 left here in the second half. And they're going to reset the clock. We'll take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Good luck to the Mustangs from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbar.
We're back here at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon. They have a little clock issue here. They're going to reset it back to 11:29 left here in the second half. Actually have 2 balls on the field now. Awaiting the Laurel Highlands corner kick from Eli Mitchell. Not sure why the initial stoppage was even made to the clock. Nonetheless, Mitchell set to go. With a line drive here, blocked out of play by Nico Apodiakis, and Mitchell will get another shot here from the near side. A reload from the near corner. Here we go again. Mitchell, similar play, trying to take it up a little higher this time. Hunter Martin got a piece of it, and the Leps look to break back out. And they got Martin now, the center back on the run, but Jeremy Abraham will step in front. Try to win the ball back for Laurel Highlands, but it goes off of Abraham and out. And no, they're going to stay off of Belle Vernon and out. Wow. Getting 2 balls on the field at the same time. One of the ball boys out there to take care of that issue. The Mustangs will make a pair of subs. Lemansky back in for Mansbury, and now Justin Hartzick will replace Jason Cooper. Cooper gave the Mustangs solid minutes again. And JoJo back in on the Belle Vernon side. Primed here for the final 10 minutes. Off a quick deflection, Belle Vernon an opportunity to send it back in. Daniel Sasak. Leps trying to reset on their back line. Laurel Highlands, a little pressure there from Hartzick, freeing up the ball. Now Justin Hartzick on the run down the far wing. Hartzick trying to stay with it. Martin defending, that's Hunter Martin. Sends a little poke off of Hartzick and out. It'll be a Leopards throw-in. Certainly seen some close matches so far in the conference. The other night, Uniontown took Greensburg-Salem to double overtime. Golden Lions winning that match at Bill Powers Stadium. That was Tuesday night. I mentioned the Golden Lions also had a win over Ringgold. Of course, Ringgold defeated Belle Vernon, and here Belle Vernon is tied with Laurel Highlands at 3. Mustangs trying to settle it down. A nice little heel back from Eli. Over to McElprang. Thing actually set up between the legs of Austin Martin, right on goal. And scooped up by T.J. Watson. 8:53 now left in regulation. Leps a little run back here. Looking to angle it back to Markello Apodiakis. Lemansky with the header. Trying to set up Markello again. Markello down the near wing. Got around Joey. Abraham there, and Lucas steps in and deflects it out of play, but it will be a Belle Vernon corner. Look now to Aaron Brown again. He's their setup man. Mustangs making sure they have everyone marked defensively. Leopards making sure they're on sides. Brown on the send-in. Body down by Nico Apodiakis, but Dylan Seaman finds the loose ball and sends it back to center here for Laurel Highlands. Quinto was trying to come forward, but the Mustangs will break back out with Dylan Seaman down the far wing. Dylan now pulls back up, resets over to Hartzik, goes low to Colby Davis, who got hit from behind and knocked down, but did Colby initiate the contact? And we'll go in the Leopards' direction. They're going to say Colby knocked down. I think that's Belle Vernon's Nico Apodiakis. You saw Nico kind of coming with the slide tackle attempt. I think Colby helped him down. And the Leopards will take this free kick, edge of their own zone, as we approach the 7-minute mark of the second half, of the match tied at 3. Hunter Martin sends it down, headed back out by the Mustangs. Colby Davis looking for it. It was Maverick Salvoski trying to help it along there on the left side. Played back by Nico. Angled off to Austin Martin. Markello, a little touch, off to Aaron Brown. Here's Brown again down the near wing on the cross out in front. Lookouts. Lemansky a little poke out. Nico Apodiakis knocks it down. Nico off to his left. Partial fan there from JoJo. Uncharacteristic from Schwerha. Missing there on a good opportunity. Now Colby Livingston, some fresh legs back into the match, replacing Luciano McElprang, who certainly made his mark in the match with a game-tying goal. As we go under 6 minutes now left in regulation time. Campbell sends it out. Mitchell tries to help it along. Looking there for Colby Livingston. Last touch going out off of Austin Martin. The Laurel Highlands throwing. Got to watch the line here, Eli. Getting some coaching there from Jerry Rogers Jr. Tough to get accustomed to that double line here on the near side, especially with those two lines being so close together. That time off of Laurel Highlands and out. Markello will send it back to brother Nico. Mustangs find the loose ball, and getting nailed there was Matt Phillips. And Phillips went spiraling down. We'll have an injury timeout. 5:09 left here in the second half. 3-3 Leopards and Mustangs. We're back in a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Before the break, though, real quick, Austin Martin issued a yellow card. So Martin carded here for Belle Vernon. Phillips is down, and we'll take the timeout now with 5:09 left here in the second half in this match, tied at 3 here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Simply Mahalo.
Back here at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon, final 5:09 of regulation. Good to see the Mustangs' Matt Phillips getting up under his own power. Josh Phillips will come into the match on the Laurel Highlands side. A yellow card caution was issued to Austin Martin. He'll have to sit for 5 minutes. On the Leopard side, as Matt Lucas sends it into the box, headed back out by Belle Vernon. Now JoJo trying to work back for the Leopards. Went down. Wasn't a lot of contact. Nonetheless, it'll be a Belle Vernon free kick. Nico Apodiakis sends it off on the near side to Tyler Masello, who just checked in. Markello Apodiakis down the near wing. Double team comes over. I think Markello took a dive there on a draw contact. We'll get that here late in matches. Markello on it now. And sent back to Eli Mitchell of Laurel Highlands, off to Josh Phillips. Boy, it looked like in that situation, Nico kind of went down on his own, but Phillips issued for the foul. Wow. 4:02 now left here in the second half. JoJo sends it on. Nico coming forward. Back to JoJo. Look out. That one got deflected off of Lucas and then covered there by Campbell. Campbell on the fire out on the near side. Hartsick down the far wing. Going to touch it down to Colby Davis. Intercepted back by the Leps. That was Dawson Quinto trying to set up the run down the far wing. Leopards on the cross, and Campbell with the deflection. Ball still loose. And Campbell with the cover. Wow. What a save from Jacob Campbell. Belle Vernon try everything they can to muscle that one into the back of the net. And Campbell with the save of the match so far. Hunter Martin stepping up. 3 minutes left in regulation time. JoJo looking for the run. Goes off the Leps and outs. Laurel Highlands will fire it back in. Might have another change here. Looks like Matt Phillips wants to come back in here on the Laurel Highlands side. Lemansky will fire it back, looking for Eli Mitchell, deflected out by Nico Apodiakis. Now Matt Phillips an opportunity to come in for Josh. Good to see Matt back out there after took a little sidewinding spin down to the turf after getting nailed by Austin Martin. There's Nico Apodiakis on the back of Eli Mitchell, nothing called. Lemansky will send it back to Jacob Campbell. 2:11 left in regulation. Campbell going wide on the far side, looking for Hartsick in traffic. Quinto there for Belle Vernon. Hartsick trying to help it along. Quinto still defending. Quinto sending it off the fence and actually sent it off of Hartsick to keep possession there for Belle Vernon. Sent back in down the far side. Hartsick going high again. 1:42 left in regulation. Match tied at 3. Phillips knocks it down. Goes low to Eli Mitchell. A little space here for the Mustangs to operate. And Mitchell sends it back to Hunter Martin, who angles wide here on the near side. Body there by Lemansky. Chip back up, looking for Eli Mitchell. Over to JoJo down the near wing. 1:23 to play. JoJo going low. Back to Markello Apodiakis. Markello trying to work around Abraham. Kind of pushed off at Jeremy there. Went down on the play. Ball deflected out. It will be a corner kick here for Belle Vernon with 1:07 left here in regulation. Leps to go quickly. And put it down from the corner. Both Brown and JoJo over on the near corner post, or near corner flag. And Brown, a little touch over to JoJo into the box. Now the backside settled down. Colby Davis coming back defensively in this 3-3 game. As the Mustangs look for the loose ball, and they'll find it trying to break out with 38 seconds left. Colby Livingston be sent back down to Eli Mitchell. Wasn't on the same page there with Colby. Eli tried to send it off, and now Campbell coming out. Look out, Aaron Brown. Brown on the cross, and Campbell getting back. And on the interception there with 14 seconds left. Looks like we're headed to overtime. Colby Davis ahead of the play there. Trying to knock it down to 3, down to 2. The Mustangs unable to get a shot away. So at the end of regulation, Laurel Highlands and Belle Vernon tied at 3. Bonus soccer time on the way next here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
We're back here at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon. Laurel Highlands and the Belle Vernon Leopards headed to overtime. The overtime rules, it is sudden death. First goal wins. We'll play 2 10-minute overtime sessions. If we remain tied after the full 20 minutes, that's it. Match ends in a tie, just like the Steelers game against the Browns this season that ended in a tie. No shootout, no penalty kicks for regular season conference matches. We're just going to the books as a tie. So we'll have 2 10-minute periods. The Mustangs will get things started working left to right. Again, the first goal wins it. It is sudden death, so they don't have to play the full 20-minute session like you might see in some international matches. Next goal wins it. Band trying to get the Belle Vernon faithful back into this match, but it's been Laurel Highlands with the last 3 goals in this match. Colby Davis with 2, Luciano McElprang with 1. In fact, all 3 of Belle Vernon's goals were scored within a 4-minute and 56-second period back in the first half. They're trying to end this one quickly here with Markello Podiakis. But Jeremy Abraham, a nice little step in there for the Mustangs, trying to lead a rush coming back down the far side with Eli Mitchell. Trying to go low there to Colby Davis. Sent back out of the zone. Eli bodies it back down there for the Mustangs. Joey Lemansky, the freshman, out there in this overtime session for Laurel Highlands. Abraham going low, looking there for Colby Livingston. The ball goes out of play off of Laurel Highlands and out. Belle Vernon takes the throw in. Touchdown again off of Daniel Sasak. Now Laurel Highlands throw-in to be taken by Lemansky. Into Dylan Seaman, back to Joey, unable to keep it in on the far boundary. Leopards fired back in, header there from Mitchell. Colby Livingston down the far wing. Ball angled back to Justin Hartzik. Hartzik going low to Colby Davis. Reset to Dylan Seaman. On the back line to Carson Seaman. Heeled back by Justin Hartzik. And lobbed off to center. Matt Lucas sending it down. Eli Mitchell on the run again down the far side. Eli breaking back into the box. Cross out in front. Oh! Just went through the crease and out for a goal kick for Belle Vernon. That one oh so close. Mitchell came very close to sending it off that near posted end. We saw that the other night in the Laurel Highlands Uniontown girls game. Goal scored in that fashion. JoJo in open space for Belle Vernon. Remember, he's a game changer. Transfer from GCC. Leps again set from their back line. Nico Apodiakis, a little poke up. Carson Seaman sends it back. Carson another crack. Brother Dylan. Justin Hartzik. Got run down there by Nico, who's not afraid to play aggressive for the Leps. And how about that step in there from Carson Seaman? A little collision with Belle Vernon's Daniel Sasak. Markello trying to fight back. Dylan Seaman, Lucas a touch. Seems all right after going down late in the first half. Eli Mitchell back on it through center. A little open space here for the Stangs. Down to Colby Livingston. Livingston breaking and got bumped in the box. Mitchell on the shot. And the cover from TJ Watson. Well, that initial contact, Leopards a little lucky there. Didn't have a penalty whistled here in the overtime session. Lemansky, a nice save there on the far boundary. Down to Eli Mitchell. Mustangs looking for another run. Down to Colby Livingston. Livingston trying to spin off a defender. It is Laurel Highlands' ball. Off of Austin Martin and out. Eli Mitchell will fire it back in here for Laurel Highlands. 6 minutes left in this first overtime session. Match tied at 3. And next goal wins it. Eli Mitchell on the lob back to Colby Davis. Davis looking for a little poke forward. Abraham let it get behind him. And look out, a little open space here for Belle Vernon on the run. Aaron Brown. Brown breaking back. Aaron Brown on the cross, well defended by Carson Seaman. It will, though, be a corner kick here for Belle Vernon. Carson Seaman, the freshman, doing a nice job to hold his position. A lot of young guys out there on both sides. They've all done well tonight. Brown to take the corner. Goes low on the near side through Markello. Poked and just knocked out of there by Jacob Campbell. Got a little help there maybe from Eli Mitchell as well, and he'll send it back to Eli's direction. Eli looking for the break down the far side. Leopards slow down the run. Eli reloads back to Dylan Seaman. Over to Phillips. Down the near wing looking for Hartzik. Deflected back to Colby Davis. Trying to send it back in Justin's direction. Long run here for Justin. Trying to keep it in play. Did he set it off of a Leopard and out? What's the ruling here? Will be a goal kick off of Laurel Highlands and out. With 4:22 left here in this first overtime session. Again, they play 2 10-minute overtime periods. But the first goal wins it. We remain tied after 20 minutes of overtime. The match will remain tied, and that'll be the final result. Eli Mitchell off to Colby Davis. Colby trying to send it back to Dylan Seaman. Leopards try to break it up. Seaman stays with another cross back out in front. Davis bodies it down, fires, and another big save from TJ Watson. Watson standing strong as Davis was looking for the game winner and the hat trick tonight. Both keepers have played well. A little scrum here in the midfield. Austin Martin trying to send it forward there to JoJo. Here's JoJo, a little poke forward looking for Nagy. Sent back on the Leps back line. 3:09 left here in the first overtime. Tied at 3. Near side, the freshman Sasak pulls it back to JoJo. Dylan Seaman looking to step in. Sasak again up to Markello Apodiakis. Markello looking to break back. Guy tripped up but didn't have the ball there, and Markello's down. Markello Podiakis slow in getting up here for Belle Vernon. Belle Vernon's all-time leading scorer now at 71 career goals. Limping, coming back into the play as the Mustangs try to lob it back to center. And they'll get whistled for the foul. Wow. Had a lot of open space coming back there if that play would have been allowed to continue on. A free kick for Martin and the Leps. Heading into the 90th minutes. After two 40-minute regulation sessions. Martin another little line drive. Deflecting around. And the foul there on the Leopards might have been a handball. Mustangs go quickly back down to Eli Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. Nico Podiakis trailing. Mitchell stays with it. Mitchell sends it off to Colby Livingston, far wing, back to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to fight into the box. Well defended by Maverick Selvosky on that far side for Belle Vernon. 90 seconds left here in the first overtime. Aaron Brown on the far side for Belle Vernon. Brown looking to come forward. Over to JoJo, and JoJo tripped up there by Zach Mansberry. Free kick here for the Leopards, edge of the Laurel Highlands zone. With 1:10 left here in the first overtime. Brown to JoJo, and now Brown again. Seaman defending. Brown, a little low shot, and Campbell, a little juggle, and then a cover. Luckily, no traffic in front of Campbell. Only Jake to have a little time there to fully grasp it in. Sure, if you ask the Mustangs, their coaching staff, if they would have taken a draw after being down 3-0 in this match, I would have said sure any time, especially being here on the road. And now tied at 3 here in the extra session. They're gunning for the win. And a classic matchup between these two conference rivals over the last couple of years. We said as of late, the Leps have had the Mustangs number 11 of the last 15 in the series, even though the two teams split the season series last year, each winning at home. It's been quite a battle here tonight. All Leps early. Mustangs coming back with 3 unanswered of their own. Markello Podiakis going through Brown. Lemansky will poke back to center. That'll do it for the first overtime. So we'll play a second overtime session of 10 minutes. Let's see if we can find a winner here tonight. Laurel Highlands and Belle Vernon tied at 3, back with a second overtime in just a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Back here at James Weir Stadium in Belle Vernon, we're going to play one final 10-minute period, double overtime, see if we can get a winner tonight. Laurel Highlands and Belle Vernon tied at 3. JoJo will get things started here for Belle Vernon in the second overtime session, playing it back to Markello Podiakis. Sends it off on the far wing. Leps trying to set up a run. Laurel Highlands on a nice little settle down there to Colby Davis. Davis breaking back, looking for Colby Livingston, was spun off the ball defensively. Sent back out by Austin Martin, looking for Aaron Brown. Chipped there by Lemansky over to Eli Mitchell, who was fronted off the ball by Nico Podiakis. Nico going quickly, looking for Aaron Brown. Lemansky on his horse defensively. Brown down the near wing. Brown on the little cross back. A little open space there. Nagy looking to track it down. Cooper defending for Laurel Highlands. Leopards keep possession for now. It's Nagy again. Playing it back to Quinto. Nagy another touch through Nico Podiakis onto Laurel Highlands, Joey Lemansky. Phillips through the midfield. Off to Eli Mitchell. Mitchell sending it ahead on the far wing. Cooper on his horse. The ball goes out of play for a Leopards throw in. Teams may be looking for some fresh legs out there. You see Jason Cooper out there has had just limited minutes in this match, and sometimes some fresh legs can win you a match here deep in a double overtime session. Played now 91 and a half minutes. And JoJo fighting back through the midfield. Will angle it down here to Austin Martin. Lemansky again defending. Lemansky pushed there by Martin. Martin stays with it, crosses out in front. Campbell another juggle before making the cover. With a Leopard again out in front. Got a little dicey. 2 minutes in the second overtime. Campbell now a little rollout. And a liner that Hunter Martin sends back to Markello Podiakis. Markello trying to work around Matt Lucas. Cooper trying to help out defensively there for Laurel Highlands. Settled back to Quinto. 7:43 left here in the second overtime. Crossfield pass brought down here on the near side by Aaron Martin. Settled back down to Aaron Brown. Here's Brown with some open space. Fires. Just sends it high. I was looking for that top corner of the net. They missed by much. Good scoring opportunity for Belle Vernon. It's been a while since we had a goal in this match. Last goal was from Luciano McElprang that tied it. 18:29 left in the second half. Get all three Leopards goals came within a 4-minute and 56-second period. Back in the first half, Laurel Highlands with 3 unanswered, looking to make it 4 unanswered, end this match, and pick up a double overtime win. 6:57 now left here in the second overtime session. Jason Cooper trying to keep it in on the far side. Goes off of Cooper and out. Quinto will reload to Markello Podiakis. Crossfield again here on the near side to Austin Martin. Austin Martin on the send ahead. That's JoJo with Abraham defending, sending it out. JoJo again on the reload from Aaron Brown. Deflected out. That's JoJo cramping a little bit down there. Campbell will lay it down. 6:09 left here in the second overtime. Campbell on the boot back to center again. Headed out there by Nico, down to Aaron Brown. Lemansky defending. Brown again works down the near wing, settles it off. Over to Markello Podiakis. And now Nagy, touched off on the far side. Look out here, good scoring opportunity for the Leopards. And now Lucas on a clear out. Got nailed in the box. It was Nico Podiakis that took him out. Good to see Lucas hopping back up. We've seen some wild hits in this match. Foul goes on the left. No card shown. We did have a yellow issue to Austin Martin in the second half of this match. And a couple young Mustangs, Matt Phillips and Matt Lucas, have taken some spins down in this match. And now Eli Mitchell on the run back. Looking for the game winner. Just missed. Wow. Oh, so close. Just over the crossbar. And Mitchell can do that with this speed out there for the Mustangs. Almost stole one for Laurel Highlands here on the road. Markello Podiakis down to Brown. Eli Mitchell. Mustangs want to end this. Eli sent off the back of Dylan Seaman. Lucas again stepping up. JoJo trying to play it back to Markello Podiakis. Mitchell getting back defensively. Look out. Here's JoJo. JoJo top of the box to his left. Solid defense there from Abraham on the pokeouts. Laurel Highlands trying to go quickly to set up an odd man rush. Not there that time. Leopards have him well marked defensively. Brown heeled back JoJo. Mustangs find it again. Abraham off to Mitchell, going wide on the far side looking for Cooper. Quinto, though, steps in for the Leopards, and Quinto kind of fell over Cooper. No foul called. Ball goes off of Cooper and out. And the Leps will get a throw in here as we go under 4 minutes left in the second overtime. Match still tied at 3. Quinto to take the throw in. Sends it down looking for Nagy. Deflects wide and out of play for Laurel Highlands goal kick. Justin Hartzick back into the match on the Laurel Highlands side to replace Jason Cooper. Don't be surprised if you see maybe McElprang thrown in there as well on the Laurel Highlands side. Remember, he was a spark plug last time he was inserted, picked up a goal, probably has some fresh legs out there. Be surprised if they go in his direction here. The final 3:20. With some players cramping down there. Brown trying to stay loose on the Belle Vernon side. A little muggy today, certainly not as hot as it was about a week and a half ago when we saw temperatures routinely in the mid-90s here in southwestern Pennsylvania. Gamble another boot back to center. Knocked down by Aaron Brown, off to Markello Podiakis. Brown again. Now Markello. Look out, Markello Podiakis looking for the cross. Second attempt sends it out of play. These two schools certainly getting familiar with one another this week. We're taping this match on a Thursday night. The two schools' football programs will meet tomorrow. At the time of this taping, Laurel Highlands football team is 2-1. So is Belle Vernon. They lost last week against TJ. JoJo again. Nice look there on the far side. Looking there for Nico Apodiakis on the cross. Goes out of play. Final 2 minutes of the second overtime session. Who wants it more here for the final 2 minutes? Nonetheless, it'll be a well-deserved draw on both sides. Livingston had it knocked away there by Salvoski. Sent back by Hunter Martin down the far wing. To make sure things are tight defensively, Markello Podiakis. Campbell needs to step up here. And with Markello right in his face, Campbell finds the loose ball. Those can be dangerous. We're under 90 seconds left. See if Laurel Highlands has one final run. You can tell both teams gassed right now. Body there almost misplayed by Nico. Mustangs looking for a little pressure there on the far side. 1:10 now left in this match. JoJo another touch. And JoJo almost spun off the ball, trying to stay with it. Knocked out a play off of Belle Vernon and out. Maybe not. I'll give it back to JoJo. And that time it is off the Leps and out. Mustangs will get a throw in here with 50 seconds left. Nico, little header forward, almost got through. 43 seconds left. Looks like we might end up in a draw tonight. Campbell sending everyone forward. Looking for Colby Davis. Leopard down with 25 seconds left. No foul called, but a Leopard down on the play. Injury timeouts, and this Leopard will have to check out of the match. Maybe trying to set something up here on the Belle Vernon side. They did have possession of the ball. That was Nico Apodiakis down on the play. So we'll have to check out a yellow card caution issued to Nico. Maybe they thought he was taking too long to get off the field. Might have actually said something about the foul that was not called. So Nico getting whistled for the yellow card for unsportsmanlike. So he'll have to sit out for the final 23 seconds. I think he was going to sit out anyways after the injury timeout. But it will still be a Belle Vernon free kick, even though the yellow card was issued to Nico Apodiakis. And Hunter Martin will take it. Martin on the boot. Clock starts rolling again. Top of the box. Eli Mitchell trying to break out. 17 seconds left. Mitchell trying to come forward to Colby Davis, never got to him. Abraham with the body, 10 seconds left. Martin again on the back line. This match will end in a 3-3 draw. Well played on both sides. Belle Vernon got the opening 3 goals from Markello Podiakis, Jojo Schwarha, and Aaron Brown. Colby Davis getting a pair, and Luciano McElprang the game-tying goal. But credit the Mustangs fighting back, down 3 in this match to force a draw, and Belle Vernon for hanging on as this match ends in a 3-3 draw. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupay. Again, your final score, Laurel Highlands 3 and Belle Vernon 3. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.